Hey guys, welcome back. This is a special video because a few videos ago I said I would share my scam story, so here I go. If you're interested in learning about how I got took, this is the video for you. It was last year. I was 40 years old, my birthday, and I had to spend it pretty much by myself because everybody was sick. I don't know why they were sick, but they were, so I was stuck here by myself. Me, alone. And, you know, I was kind of lonely, I guess. So I was scrolling the old Facebook, and I was on the Godzilla site because I'm a big fan. I mean, I haven't talked about that much, but I am. And there was a post there, and it said this. You're gonna laugh when you hear this, but it said his kid, this guy, his kid died of cancer, and he bought him a PlayStation 5, right? And he said, I have to look at this thing every day, and it breaks my heart knowing that I can't. The person I bought it for is never going to use it. I want to get rid of it, And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh my God, you fell for something like that. It's like, yeah, and I did, and I was reading it, and first of all, he was on a group about giant monsters, and I was like, well, okay, I've never seen a scammer on there before like that, so okay. And all he wanted was the shipping, which, yeah, okay, you keep laughing, that's fine. But anyway, yeah, and I was thinking because I know how that feels though, because I've bought things for people, and they I knew they were never gonna get to use it, and I mean, it wasn't a PlayStation 5 or anything, but it was shoes and stuff like that, you know. So I understood that feeling of seeing the item there all the time and knowing that somebody you bought it for was never gonna use it or gonna be around or something, because that's a feeling that's really hard to live with. If you've never done that, it's real hard to live with. So I contacted the guy and I said, like, hey, what's your deal? I mean, what you want? And he goes, well, he told me the story. His kid died of cancer and all that. And I was like, okay. And I didn't believe him. I was my the inside of my brain, the high priestess card you'd want to call it, is saying, don't do this. This is bad. This is a dumb idea. Don't do it. But you got to trust people sometime, right? You got to try. So anyway, he was like, "How much is it?" He was like, $50 for shipping, and I was like, "Whatever, I can afford that." So, and then I tell him how to do it, and we gives all the information. I'm like, "Cool." So I give him the $50. And he's like, cool, thanks. And then he's like, I'm going to ship it right now. I'll text you when it's done. I was like, all right, okay. I wait. About a half hour later, he picks up again and he's like, oh, I read it wrong. It's now $150 for shipping and handling. And I'm like, wait, what? So I'm like, well, sorry, I can't afford that. So just send the money back that I sent you and we'll have it a day. Right? It's just like, whatever. It's a wash, whatever. And then he disappeared. Yep, I got took, and I was like, dude, because I felt it as soon as I hit send the money. As soon as I hit the little send button, I was like, yeah, this was a stupid idea. This was real dumb. But I did it anyway because you gotta, like I said, you gotta trust. You gotta try to trust people a little bit. Anyway, and then the guy just up and disappeared, gone. So I figured, yeah, I was scammed, and I called, and I did the whole contact PayPal thing. I called them, and they were like, well, did you send the money through friends and family? And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's the default thing. He goes, oh, well, since you did that, you can't get a refund. I was kind of mad about that. It was only $50. It's not like a bank breaker or anything. It was okay. I mean, I didn't. I financially recovered from that. But, it was just the thought of it. And I even sent in an email with all the conversations and the evidence and all that, and they were like, yeah, well, so sad, too bad, you're out of luck. Better luck next time. So that's how I got took. But a couple months later, on a different giant monster group that I'm in, I saw him posting again. Same guy, same sob story, same picture, same everything. And then I reported him, and I told the admin of the group and all that, and I told him that this happened to me, and I sent him all the stuff I had, and that post got deleted, and all of a sudden that guy's profile just disappeared, and I was like, man, well, hopefully he doesn't scam anybody. I guess the best I can hope for is that $50 went to feed some kid who wasn't going to get dinner that night. That's the way I like to think about it. I like to be positive sometimes, not always, but that's the only way you can really look at that. And it was gone, so yeah. But I guess if the scammers gave up, that would just mean everybody in the whole world turned into an emotionless machine, and there was no point in trying to scam anybody anymore because no one cared. There's no emotions. There's no feeling of goodwill or anything left. So I guess scammers have their purpose. But I said I'd share that story, and I have the old magician upside down, symbolizing that, yep, that's exactly what happened to me. I got took. Not a big deal, but yeah, I just thought I'd share it. So, if that happens to you, if you get a sob story or you see something that seems a little too good to be true, and you might be feeling a little bit emotionally weak that day because you're sad or you're alone or it's your birthday and nobody showed up or you didn't go anywhere or the holidays or, anything, ask for a verification picture first, because I guess anybody can just grab a picture of a PS5 online, so have them hold a note in front of it or something. See if they really got it. Ask for a cam view or something. All right, well, there's my lesson learned, and I hope you learned something too. I know it seems like a stupid, obvious thing not to fall for, but I'm getting old, so I'm allowed to make a couple mistakes, right? All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, and don't laugh at me too much. Just a little bit. A little bit. It's okay. I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow. Bye.